Hello everybody, welcome to another modern video. I'm playing Burn featuring 4 Channeler for Bauble. This is the version that Aspiring Spike played on stream with some good success, and that I've seen around. My opponents have played some DRC against me. Of course, we all know how powerful is DRC in Modern, although it's always a risk to put cards that don't directly deal damage to the opponent or have haste when playing a Burn deck. So, curious to try this out. The sideboard has Silence over the enchantment for 2 mana, the Rolling Vortex against Cascade. We have 4 Sanctifier for Scam, a selection of 2 Smash, 2 Wear Tear against Saga decks, 2 Palm for Titan and Hammer, and finally 2 Orvar for the Creativity. So that is what I'm going with. And then again, there are no Idol of the Great Revel, which has now been the trend, especially since the 4-color Omnath with Leyline Binding, Solitude, and so on and so forth are popular, and they just deal with the island too well. Behind me, there's the trophy that I'm going to put in place because we just got a trophy with 4-color Omnath. The league lasted 3 hours, so we have to round out the day with a faster deck with Burn. Hopefully that we can get it under an hour. Let's go. Let's begin against Daddy Cooks. All landers. Another problem sometimes with the bubble is this. I'm a keeper. I have 3 draws before my second land drop miss. Okay. Then Rift Bolt, play Bauble, and pass. Let's see what are we facing there. Is it Blue-Red Murktide? Is it Creativity? Could be anything. Very well be Creativity, yeah. Hey, Bubble, what did I see? Archon of Cruelty. Okay. Archon of Cruelty. Alright. Let's start bolting you here. Opponent could easily be holding the Spell Pierce. So I think I have a pretty neat way to get around Spell Pierce here by just going like this. End of turn, I can do 3 plus 3, 10. Actually, I have lethal here if they tap out. Crazy. I have lethal. They play a Fable or actually, if they play the Fairy is annoying. Play the Fairy is annoying. Wow, Steam Bands. Wow. Did it go random 6 holding up? What's that? Oh, is it the Fairy? Oh, but the fuck they're at 13. Maybe. Anyway, this Teferi is gonna handle my Rift Bolt, unfortunately, because I can't cast it. Should have got a mountain there, though. That's weird. I don't have lethal anymore. So little. Actually, I think I'm gonna just go triple. I'm gonna go triple because that way they can't. That way they can't play fetch land Dwarven Mine, and they actually need to go for Dwarven Mine from hand for activity. That's the fairy, so I can't do much about it. No, okay, to go Brand, but they're 1 life, so the fetch lands aren't doing too much for my opponent. Alright, let's play Goblin Guide, and that's gonna be lethal. Okay. Oh, Dwarven Mine in their top deck. Not misclick now. Alright, GG. Well, that was a risky keep. We kept the Wallander, but I had Bauble on the draw. I think it's okay. So we have the Orvars, and that's about it. I can cut either Searing Blaze, Rift Bolt. I think I'll cut Searing Blaze. I should have gave the Goblin Indestructible. I know you're saying it as a joke, but in case you didn't know, there was Smithereens in play. Sanctifier. No, I don't like Sanctifier against the crit. Alright, once again, I have one lander. I think that's fine. This Rift Bolt might be a little bit awkward, the second one, because they can go to Fairy. Alright, let's go for DRC Bubble. Looking for a lands. Okay, that's a land there. That's fine. I'll pass. Yeah. Actually, no, that's fine. I'll pass. Pizza reunion. That's scary. And they go Steam Beds untapped. And they go Ren in 6. Alright. DRC was not great this game. Making your opponent Ren in 6 live is definitely not what you want to do in this match. Let's go Swiftspear Bauble. Do I want to attack Bren or attack my opponent? I think I'll go on Bren. I might regret this, but there's a world where they don't have lands. They just fetch for Steam Bends. So they don't have Teferi again. It was supposed to bubble them first, see if there is a land, maybe. We'll see. Alright, the fact that they play Stomping Ground here makes me think they don't have land, so it makes me not unhappy about that. Once again, they have Teferi to eat my Rift Bolt. Things are not going very well. Maybe I'm still able to burn my opponent out. Swiftspear. And then what? Then go Spike Skewer all in you. I think I like that. Ignoring the Teferi. I can't really deal with creativity anyway, and maybe you don't have it anyway. So. Just going all on you now. Hopefully that will win me the game. If it doesn't, then I'll lose the game. So you're at 6. Let's see. I'm gonna 8 my Rift Bolt with a Teferi. Definitely very annoying. Alright, they go Reunion, so that's not creativity. You want to suspend Rift Bolt against... Oh, you want to attack Teferi? What if they have another Teferi? Nah. I think it's okay. I mean, I have lethal here. They need something. I guess they can just chomp. Draw? Mountain. Okay. I think I'll go land Boros Charm face. attack, and now you have to get dwarf and chum. Yes. All right, you're one life. I don't think I had a better line this turn. Oh, you have bold? Hey, hello, I mean, Sacred Foundry. Okay. What's that? Striker Rich end of turn. Okay. Yeah, Orvar. Orvar would have been the card that I might draw with Sunbaked Canyon now. What is it? One life? Maybe they don't have it. Maybe they don't have it. Don't want to draw a Canyon? Sure. I mean, if you creativity and response, I die regardless. Might as well draw. Oh wow, they don't have it. Oh wow. Well, hey, I'm in it. Go. Well, they can now Fairy Bounce and beat a reunion. That's going to be a lot of looks. If you had put attacked opponent rather than Van, you would have won. Well, they didn't Lance. They shocked here. They would have taken a mountain. That's. I mean, it was a turn 2 play. Now it's turn 6. I don't think it's fair to draw that conclusion. Obviously, it was not an easy choice to attack a brand. Okay, Fable. Well, and also just drew Stomping Ground. Like, they didn't have it. Might have stuck in 2 lands. Yeah, it was a decision. Okay. Go land. I think I'm happy to play Swift. I think I'm happy to play Swiftspear, Skewer Face. Yes, I think that's a good line. Swiftspear, Skewer Face. And let's hope that none of it appears. Ah, they do! Okay. Oh, what's that? White and blue? What's that? Change the equation. Okay. And I think I'm happy to trade Monastery Swiftspear for a Goblin Shaman. Oh wow, you chump block. Alright. Fetch opponent, fetch end of turn. Fetch end of turn. No. Okay. Still believe. We have to dodge here. They have 2 cards in hand. They discard only 1. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. Sure, they bounce their own things. I don't know. They attack me. They don't attack me. Wow. They probably changed the equation. Was the last card in end. Swiftspear. Go Bauble. Let's I don't know, just attack base. I can't fetch, of course. So they either chum block or bolt. Okay. I'll play land. And I'm gonna crack Bubble now because I might draw Orvar. And then my opponent plays Creativity and I have Orvar in him. Random 6 in top, but that's not good at all. Okay, more Swiftspears. When drawing Random 6, when they already didn't have much last turn, so But if they bounce their own Bitter Reunion or Reflection, it could be much better, for sure. Okay, so I think they have changed the equation in end. I think that's the only card that makes sense for them to have. Draw. Boros Charm, okay. That could have double blocked 2 turns ago. I agree. I very much agree. Let's go Swiftspear, and let's go Boros Charm you. But then you have to... Okay. Change the equation. Sure. Go Boros Charm you. And now you have to chump block with a Reflection. And now you don't have anything to put the creativity on. We win! Woo! Alright. Okay. Yeah, we trophied the last league. Money Pile is back. Money Pile is back. We're keeping creativity in check. I don't know, I feel like a lot of things are keeping creativity in check lately. Just making a clean 10-0. Today I even have to go to lunch at 1:15. I'm worried about only having 2 sources of anti-life gain. You mean Skullcracks? Am I worried? I don't know. What's my opinion on the ring? Yesterday I tweeted something about it because it came from the article that I wrote. So I figured that was good enough to share on Twitter. I said, the impact of the One Ring in Modern is huge and is giving a lot of new hope to decks that were falling behind in the metagame, such as Grinding Station Breach, 4-color Omnath, Mono Green Tron, and Amulet Titan. Also, I didn't mention here, but Mono Black Coffers. It's another deck. Sometimes I like, write articles, and some pieces I think are good enough to share on Twitter as well. Alright, let's go. Elie Pichon. El Pichon. Does Pichon mean anything in French? Does it mean pigeon? I am not good for Barcelona. I think I have a command as well. No? No command. Should make it though. Pichon in Spanish is pigeon. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. It means nothing in French, really. I don't know. It felt like a French word. Alright, I have planes. Buongiorno, Banzito. I have learned one thing playing against Hammer with Burn. Is that I can't... the old rule of I'd rather lose the game than them drawing a card is false in this matchup. And you should just not follow it. So you draw a card here. Alright. My Goblin guy has been very nice to you. Put on taps with 10 cards. That's okay. They're on 13, have 9 damage in end. They play Hammer. Yeah, exactly. If you play Burn, the rule of making them draw cards does not apply because this deck is about It's all about card disadvantage. Hello, Wisty. Wisty. Hey, let's attack with the Goblin Guide. Can I die next turn? I doubt it. Pure Steel Paladino. Spend. Oh, Spike. Skewer. The fact the opponent does not take any damage from their land is definitely bad. But they were 2 life virtually, so hopefully the red force doesn't work. Yeah, right? The 2/3/1 haste. Organio. Ornithopter. Hey? Can they wait? Can they equip? I don't get it why people don't equip, by the way. Let's go face. Wait, could no they can't equip. I think people have read this card wrong. There's a second opponent in a row that doesn't equip their creature. Draw. Mannaggia terre. Well, you must chump block. I think I'm dead. Sedge. Leave by the burn, die by the burn. Opponent trying to equip now, realizes they can't. They're gonna lose though. Yeah, I mean, I need to draw a spell there. Yeah, they should have equipped in their turn. I think first time they're playing this card and they just realize what this card does. Yeah, might be good. It's not like a huge addition. It costs 3 mana. Like, if it was 2, then it would make the deck better. But if it's 3, I don't think it makes the deck much better. Plus, you can't cast equipment at instant speed, right? You can only equip at instant speed. I'm dead, but I make them do it. Yeah. Maybe they keep Shadow Spear first, and then they can't keep Hammer. Alright, they didn't. Alright, GG. We have Wear Tears, Mash, and we have Deflecting Palm. We take out Skullcrack and Lava Spike, usually. Yeah, that's the sideboarding, usually. Usually you don't like things that go direct in the face. I guess Boros Charm is maybe slightly worse than Lava Spike. Just because I'm bringing in 2 drops, I want to cut 2 drops as well. Pichon. Pichon means small child. Alright. Deflecting Palm. Not that good, but it might work sometimes. Also, I don't like the art. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of looking at the bones going out of a hand. I've never seen them, so you know. I prefer to think about skin protecting the bones. Vamos, Pichon. Vamos. I have a lunch. I have a lunch at 1:15 exactly sharp. So I need to get ready. Leave the house. Take my motorcycle. Which is not a motorcycle, as you might think. It's more of a the Italian motorcycle that you might imagine. That's exactly what I have. Alright. Mountain, Goblin Guido. Go. Today, the menu is that my uncle told me is lasagna. Lasagna, I don't know if it's red or white. and then it's I'm not sure how to. I mean, obviously it's impossible to translate. Pollo alla cacciatora. This is it. It's a way to cook chicken, I guess. I don't know, it's just a lot of oil. Definitely not healthy at all. Eccolo, this one, this one. This is exactly what I imagine. Questo qua, questo qua. Pollo alla cacciatora. There's like olives, tomato. I have a bunch of things. So that's the menu I got for today. Cosa facciamo? I might go double Swiftspear. Oh, you have it? You have it in your chicken cacciatore. Cool. All right. Yeah. Cacciatore means hunter in Italian. So I would say that that is the way the hunter cooked the chicken years and years ago. A Vespa? Well, I don't have a Vespa. I have a Liberty, which is the same brand, Piaggio, but it's slightly different. It's a little bit more new, and it doesn't. And it has auto. You know how Vespa you have to charge. You have to change. I don't know a single word. Anyway, they play Sanctifier in en-Vec, which is not good news. You have to change the. I don't know the words. How do you say that? Chain? It can't be. How do you say that? Engines? Shift, right. Shift. You don't have to shift with my moped. Whereas with Vespa, you have to. When I did the license exam at 16 years old on a Vespa, it had the shift. It was hard. It was very hard. It was really hard. Gears. Yeah, shift gears, exactly. Clutch. I don't know. Yeah, all this word sounds reasonable. Yes, my scooter is automatic, whereas Vespa is not. Yeah, okay, perfect. Yes, that's exactly what I meant. Alright, opponent plays Sigarda's 8, plays one hammer. No, they don't play another hammer. No. No, dai. Va bene. Va bene, at least it's over quickly. At least it's over quickly. I could have not suspended this, but I honestly did not expect to lose. But, you know, you had 3 lands, you had to have exactly the combination of these 3 cards. But as we say, it is what it is. No undefeated run today. Unfortunately, we picked up a loss in a very bad matchup, so straightforward thing so far. Beat a good matchup, lost to a bad matchup. Lots of cars and in Italy are still with a not automatic shift, which is weird. I would say that whenever I drive my automatic car versus the other automatic car, sorry, the non-automatic car, you just drive much better the one that's not automatic. You just drive slower too. Whenever I drive the manual shift car, I always tend to be faster. Am I from south or north? In the middle. Exactly in the middle. In the middle on the east side, you would say. Alright, let's go. Takuzo. Card you have? Hyundai Kona. And my mom has Fiat Panda. I often end up driving that one for various reasons. And I always find that it's always faster. When I drive that one, I always drive faster. Alright, Sparbluff Canal go. Murktide is not a good matchup. Yeah, I think I gotta run this Goblin Guide into the removal spell. You were afraid to drive in Italy? No. Well, maybe you went to one of these like big cities, like I don't know, Rome or Naples, because of tourism. Obviously, everything is more chaotic there. But it's okay. I'm sure it's the same if you go to New York. Again, an Italian going to New York. I think this is the worst. I'll play this first. Yeah, being in Naples for the Magic tournament. Yeah, I know. I'm sure. But again, it's you go to the metro, you know, the huge cities. Of course, things are different. Hmm. Anyway, my opponent did not bolt my thing, which I was 100% sure they would. But I guess you don't always have it. Let's go land Guido. And then I want to play this. Yeah, let's play this. Target is suspendable. I don't want to play Bolt yet. So I got counterspell on top. That's good to know. Wow, you take it. Wow. They don't have a single removal spell. Spend, and it's your turn. Hello, Shepard. We won the last round. We trophied the previous league. When in place, Bauble Canal passes. So that's this counter spell. Yeah, that previous league was very good VEEDEO. It was an extremely good league. The deck performed well. Definitely good showing of the One Ring. Uh, I think I'll crack the Canyon end of turn. They have counterspell up. I don't want to play anything this turn. But it keeps them not doing anything. Okay, they have Spell Pierce as well. Right? You have 5 damage to my creature? Oh. You're at 4. And your hand is loaded on counterspell. The Merc? Alright. No spells near, so that should be over. Okay. Well, we won because they didn't have any removal spell on Goblin Guide. That's very important, of course. Alright, so against Murktide, usually you don't want to side much. Don't think you're supposed to side Sanctifier. Yeah, I'm not sideboarding anything. Oh. Yeah, the main deck comes from Aspiring Spike. He's the one that's how do you say, popularizing this combination of cards. Burn stop playing Eidolon because of the raise of answers on it that don't make you lose damage. Like Leyline Binding, Swordship, and Possession. That's mostly it. I'll go Channel or Bauble because I want to dig for land here. You play 16 lands? Oh, that can't be me. I can only play 16 lands if there's 4 land cyclers, like in late again. Alright, so you bolt. You have a Fluster Storming End. Caster Mage. Draw 2 now. Hopefully there's a land. There is. Go Goblin guys, Swiftspear attack. Is the One Ring too good or just high? There's no in between. A card can only be too good or just high. Alright, they shuffled it. They take 3 down to 13. They have Flossus Storm, which obviously is gonna be annoying, but we can try and play around it. Especially if they don't have lands. Looks like they don't have lands. That's good. Combat. Attack. No lands? No lands? Ah, alright. I think I gave them a land, annoying. And now I'll just go for double Rift Bolt. Thankfully, the Rift Bolt resolve one at a time. Flossus Storm can't counter them both. It looks like they're passing. First Rift Bolt, where does it go? To the face. They Flossus Storm. Oh, I feel like I'm paying. Yeah, that's an easy pay for me. I haven't left time to spend just popping out. I don't care. Does not seem like a good play for my opponent. If you just Flossus Storm the second bolt, you would have actually succeeded. Or no, we have a counter spell. Okay, more Flossus Storms. Sure. 3 cards left. Let's see if I draw land. I do. Nice. Let's begin by attacking. Anoli Heat on top of their deck. They don't block. Okay, do I want to play untap land and bolt you? Yes. I think it's a good window to do that. Need like another 1 mana card. Okay, you go to 2. Go. Draw Heat, a 2 life, and this is my hand. You untap and draw and pass. Now, you didn't have a 1 mana counter spell earlier. Ah, that's slightly annoying. I guess I just play Tapland and pass here. I don't want to attack because they're going to know the heated anyway. Yeah, they might have counterspell, so I don't want to make them use mana. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to make them use the mana now. That's how you get an edge with Bird. You don't make your opponent spend mana. Okay, chat. That's how you play this. All right. Yeah, I'm not moving. If you don't have a counterspell in hand, that's fine. Or eventually we're gonna cast these. Just, I don't think it's good now. Opponent end step? No, not even. Not even. They just top the card. Like if they pass, I'm just untapping. Attack for 1. I dare 2 life. I don't have any rush. I pass. Like eventually they have to do something. And at that point, I fire double spell and they lose. They top the card, so they might have topped like a Spell Piercer or a Fluster. Patience involved when playing Burn. I played Boris Synthesizer um, at the Popper event, and often came down to this like situations where I had 3 little burning hands, but my opponent playing mono blue fairies, so we were just wandering around, and eventually, usually in this position, the most patient players win. Player win. Yeah, they don't know the theory. Yeah, that's kind of unlucky. I agree. Do I want to draw a card here? I don't think so. That's the 6th mana to cast all of these. And we probably would have won this game a few turns ago if I just fired. But I'm playing around counter surplus spell pierce, which they could have last turn since they topped the card with DRC and didn't make a land drop. Now all my 3 cards are lethal. Next turn I can cast all of them. Pass. Now 6 mana in the next upkeep I can fire. Or even actually end step is better. Yeah. End step and then untap and fire more. It's gonna end the game now. But is not patient to the other end. Or damage straight clear Planeswalker. Free damage straight clear Planeswalker. And we won. Again, this was 1 turns ago, so sorry for wasting your time. I was just safe. Alright, one more match. Marco, bonjour. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Is it better to do their turn for first negation? That's true. It's just that they were tapped out because of Lightning Bolt there. So they couldn't be holding up double counterspell. So Orvar is an expensive card, I know. If you're playing Bird, you probably don't want to spend money on Orvar. Again, though, I deliver competitive content and I try to not care about the card availability of the cards. It's definitely not the best way to make content, the competitive content, but this is the type of Magic I enjoy the most. The over is what, 20, 25? Magical line is 30. There's Hollywood Moonlight. Nah, Hollywood Moonlight's bad. You definitely don't have 2 mana up. Alright, this end is not great, but again, I can't mulligan. It's part of the rules. You don't want to spend money on Lord of the Ring cards. It's like just approach it in the same way Modern Horizons did, you know? If you just don't buy the new cards and you play with the old cards, you're just gonna lose. It's like wasting. It's just like same ways of spending money regardless. So might as well spend money up front, play with the good cards, you know? Ooh, what you reveal? Mountain, okay. And drank another land there is not good. Hey, they don't have a second. Oh no, never mind. They have a second land. Yeah, 20 euro makes sense. It's just that people that play Burn usually are also playing it because of it's kind of a budget, and that's the deck they've had for so long, and it's still solid there, so makes sense to have. I think this is a Searing Blaze Mountain because I'm playing against Prowess. If they mutagenic growth, they don't. All right. Okay, need a Swiftspear fetch. If that's Underworld Breach, I'm 100% dead. Underworld Breach, mutagenic growth, and I'm dead. Oh boy, just play it. Think later about it. I'll concede if you play it. Just play it. Ponente. Play it. Where are you going? I need to leave. Okay, they decided that it's time to go Lava Dart face. I guess I'm lethal. They counted for a long time, and they have lethal. They have two Lava Darts. Oh wow, you're going to Goblin Guide. I guess they did the math to check if they had lethal, but they don't. So they have to go on Goblin Guide instead. Sure. I take 7 down to 6. Draw un'altra terra, ma dai. How can I draw so many land? Vabbè. I think I have to bold this. What's the best sideboard budget option for rhinos? Ravenous Trap? Wait, I think you want to redo your question. The question doesn't make sense. Anyway, we play Silence. Silence is very cheap, so go with that. Play 4 of this. Good against Cascade. Alright, I got a 4. Oh, from Rhino, sorry. Doesn't Villain of the Void cost very little? I don't know, maybe what? Isn't it €5? No, is it more? So here I die to Lightning Bolt. Am I better off in just chomping, I guess? Maybe it's not €5, but it's like, I don't know, it can't be that much, right? They reprinted it 3 times. Chomp and use double strike mode. I was thinking about that, but I don't know how good it is. It'll depend a lot on my opponent play. Like if they go breach, it's over. They're thinking a lot, which it's right. You should think for sure. Whoo! Sacred Foundry tapped. Sprite Dragon. Okay. I really wish I had attacked last time. All right, let's stop that, shall we? Shall we top deck? Searing Blaze? Boros Charm? Weird game. Underworld Breach, you found it. Is it over? Might not be over, right? They don't have any burn spell there. No, it's not over. Yes, Swiftspear pulls Bauble 10 times. That's true, it is over. Let's see if they go for it. They go for it. Alright. You win. Mannaggia le terre, ma che cazzo. It's not nice draws on my side. I guess I kept the 4 landers. Ah, it was an extra. Ma guarda te. Alright. Let's go like this. Yeah. He's very good against scam. There is a very nice Twitter follow, which is called Anael Yahi. And he has hosted From One to L'Autre Quick Metagame Analysis. I don't exactly know what they follow with this, but it does make sense every time I read into this. Burn has very low win percentage. It says it says it's very bad against Scam. I mean, it says it's very bad against everything except like Tron, Mill. It doesn't even it's not even that high against creativity. It's kind of crazy. Breach. Whoa, I'm very good against prowess. Ay, 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 and I lost to it. Just need to bring to the skip sheet numbers. I didn't. Did you read my deep dive article, Spell Skittles? He's looking for the Matrix elbow somewhere. Just follow this person on Twitter, Anael. Anael is his name. Let me see. Creativity, bring to light. It's not here though, right? Is it here? This is metagame share, yeah. Okay, let's go. Go Mountain Goblin Guido. 8 attack. Yeah, Murktide is the most popular deck. It's been like this forever. It's like Rakdos Midrange and Pioneers. Same exactly things. And its win rate, it's about 50% usually. Wow, 49 plus 9. That's sick. Exactly 50%, basically. Alright, they go Swiftspear Bubble, so that is 3 damage in total. Yeah, I mean, Goblin Guy does not shine outside of exactly this deck. Do I wanna... No, I think I'd just ignore the Swiftspear. He was not heavily played in Standard, no. I think only like LSV came up with it. At the PT, he went 16-0 in Swiss, which remains undefeated. I think I'll just go for Mountain again. Like, if I draw a white card, I hope it doesn't matter, because I have enough lethal regardless. Funny that I have, sideboarded in Sanctifier and back, and my mana base is 2 mountains. Look at that picture? Alright, I will look at that. The Goblin Guys giving up one of the land that they missed. 2 lands that they missed. Let's look at this picture. Woman Escape Shifts? Yeah. 60% win rate. Yeah. Azimuth Food, that's way too high. I don't like that deck. Am I playing the next ELM? Is that the European Legacy Masters? Yes, I qualified. It's not finished yet, but in Italy we had a Legacy Player of the Year leaderboard with points that you get throughout the year in events, and I am currently qualified through that, as the top 4 is all player qualified already. It's an interesting thing they did. Thanks to my PTQ win in Legacy and my decent performance at 4 seasons. Not a fan of Asmo, no. I'm not a fan of that deck very much. Alright, this is gonna be my last game. After this, I have to go. But I'll finish the league for YouTube later. I will put together the 2 videos for YouTube. Yeah, I know they added a combo, but I don't know. I feel like it's like tiny little creatures, like 2/2s and 1/1s. I'm not sold. Alright, let's keep. Unfortunately, you don't have 2 planes. There this goes. DRC. Pass. I think I just go. I think I just go Mountain Goblin Guide once again. I just don't care. Maybe I should care. Just go like Sacred Foundry, but And I hate Yogmoth so much. It's a very good deck. I just dislike it a lot. Wow, you do this? Alright, I mean, I'm not that happy. I traded 2 damage for a card anyway. I don't know. Ozma's been in Modern for 2 years and it was never good. And now they added Samwise, which is like, sure, you get a combo with 3 other bad cards. I'm just not. I'm just, yeah, it's not for me. Draw Bubble. Let's bubble myself. Land. I like it. Let me bold this. Play fetch. Pass. Draw the Sunbaked Canyon, and then fetch top land and the turn. Swiftspear. Okay, they have 3 cards in it. Also, supposed to remember that weird decks usually have how to say, the people that play them, if they're like lower played, usually people that are expert on it play it. If you understand what I mean. So they tend to be slightly better. Like let's say Amulet Titan, Yawgmoth, things like that. I should have played Spellpiece first. I should have played Spellpiece first. I did not think about Lava Spec first. I did not think about Spellpiece. Also, like it's fine, right? It's not a big deal. Eventually, I would have got anyway. Now what do you do? Iteration. Okay. They have white, so they're kind of ending for my Sanctifier. So let's say like a very lower percentage of people plays Yawgmoth and Amulet, but they're all very good with it. Whereas a lot of people just pick up randomly Murktide because it's just comfortable choice. You know? It's always been the case lately with datas. The most played deck are consistently the worst one. Not the worst one, but not as high as you could imagine. Okay, so they are making this attack, which is weird. I guess they were just happy to chump attack for 3 damage. Let's attack, play Skewer on Swiftspear, and play Sanctifier. I don't want them to have this Swiftspear around. Even if they have Sanctifier, they might go like Prismatic Ending and then attack. I don't like that. I really should go. I really should go. I really should go. Alright, Sprite Dragon. That's good. You attacked. Ooh, this weekend there's the Arena Open of Seal format, which is the format of the PTQs, so I should probably care a little bit to that. Allora, quanti ne ho? 4 più 9, 13, so I'm lethal here. Should I go for lethal or should I kill your creatures? What do you think, chat? I think they have counter spells. I'm just gonna kill the creatures. I think eventually I just win. I have this 2/2, so I think I just kill the creatures and I can't really lose. Yeah, I had lethal. My opponent has 1 blue mana and 2 cards in it. I don't have Teferi in play. Wow. Play Flush. You know what? Actually, I just kind of want to just let this go and kill the other creatures with its 2 spells. Because I'm just so afraid of dying to random mutagenic. Yeah, to random breach plus mutagenic growth. I'm not paying. I'm not paying, and I kill your creatures again. I feel like a waste, and definitely is a waste. But I'm just afraid of dying. 2 creatures. So opponent has 1 card in hand. I have 2 2/2s unblockable, unkillable. And they'll eventually get the job done. Fai un'altra creatura. Va bene, it's not delirious at least. E... Play Goblin Guide. You kill it with 1 card. Hey, that's the problem of Underworld Breach. It's not 1 card. It's 3 cards. They don't play Charm. They're blue-red prowess. They have Prismatic Ending on top. Okay, so that answers the Sanctifier. Just save the Soul Scam with Gut Shot. Oh, I thought you would have Gut Shot against Burn on the draw. Starting game 3. But yeah, obviously it was free to play both in response to the trigger. I played sloppy there. Let's see how they play. They have 1 card that is something that can cast, and they didn't return Giganta, so it's something that can cast. I mean, obviously, if I went face there or just paid a Flush Storm, it would have been safer. I was just afraid of dying. I know. Maybe it was a mistake. Okay, they have something. What is it? Burn spell for guide? Gold? Where? On me? Oh, Kamadoska. And they get Delirium. Wow. They have 0 cards in hand. So they're just hoping to top deck now. Alright, ballsy, but I like it. So opponent's just in top deck mode. They have 0 cards in it. They don't know the top. Well, good luck. If you win, it's you deserved it because you played well, I think. You played to win. Let's see. Let's see if they get there. They played well. They played this turn very well. Because they knew the top card with Goblin Guide. Alright, they attack me. Because they must. Can't go back. You can only go up. I go to 2. And then I have 4 damage. They pass. Alright, I'll crack the canyon. GG, they say. Alright, GG, we won. Alright. Okay, concede the game. Cool. I'll stop the video now, stream now, but the video I'll finish it tomorrow. Thank you everybody for watching. And alright. It's round number 5. I am playing the 5th round off stream. Just me and the YouTube channel. Let's begin. On the draw, hand is solid. Is that Death Shadow? I don't often see Serum Visions anymore. It really feels like a card of the past. Will opponent put a land on top of their deck? Or the Goblin Guide? I don't know, I don't know how do I feel about this channeler here. Probably I would be happier if it was a 2-mana burn spell, like a Skullcrack. Or a Lightning Helix. Alright, let's see what they put on top. They put on top of that shadow, so it is that shadow. Alright, let's see. Nice little matchup where my opponent wants to self-damage, and they do so with the Watery Grave. But also, if they self-damage, then my burn spell, then I will need a less burn spell to kill them. Pick Boros Charm, and they play a 2/2 shadow. Interesting. See if they have mutagenic growth or stray rate. Actually don't know how this interaction worked, and I learned something valuable here. I really thought this creature would die. Alright. I guess I've never been on the burn mat side of this matchup before. Okay. Now, do I attack you down to 6? Probably. Reveal street rate, okay. You go down to 6, okay. The shadow is a 7/7 now. They have another one. And they attack me with one of them. I will play a Dragon's Reach Channeler. Sunbaked Canyon and pass the turn. Since this cards cannot come down now. Wonder if I was supposed to do the things differently last turn. Cedar leaves the card on top, so it's either. I mean, I'm very afraid of like Spell Pierce, Stubborn Denial, things like that. I think I'll only block one of them. If they have double stray rate, I'll lose. Okay. They pass. I don't want to crack this because I need mana to do this and then the second one. Okay. I don't think I can go Swiftspear. I must go Skewer first. That will give me Delirium. Oops, sorry for that. Didn't mean to scare you all. So I'll do this. Of course, they have 2 mana, so if they have 2 interaction, I'll lose the game. See? They have Counterspell, I win. Force of Negation, Pitch Force of Negation. Okay. Let me attack for 3 then. Alright, looks like they have a removal spell and then I have no outs. Good game, good game. Definitely learned something. Can I have Deflecting Palm in this matchup? I wonder if I should remove some Searing Blazes. I don't like Sanctifier, although it block it maybe on the draw. Alright, this isn't great. Let's go land Goblin Guide attack and then go Channeler, double Channeler Bauble. Lower rolling the Bauble to get the Surveil triggers. Opponent goes down to what, 15 there? Let's see. Down to 15. Against their visions. Okay, this time they're gonna put a land on top, but I really don't care. Like they got a discard anyway. Wow, I actually bought them both, okay. Deflecting Palm, pretty medium now, of course, but might be better than a Searing Blaze in this matchup. Let's go Sacred Foundry, DRC, DRC, Mishra's Bauble. And I'm looking for Delirium, so kind of just graveyard in anything. Alright, and at Delirium. Okay. I'll let you draw the shadow there. Ooh, Basic Island. Okay. Orchish. Bowmasters. Huh. Alright. So we'll try to ping the channeler. I will crack the bubble. It was very important that I graveyard both spells there. With Delver on top. Now it's awkward because I'm going to draw off bubble. I guess I learned something is that I need to crack the bubble immediately against an orc now. Because they're going to mass. It's not going to matter too much. Maybe a little bit. And they just have so much damage right now. Let's just attack here first. The DRC now were very good. 1 mana 3/3 flyer was very good. On top of your deck is the Delver. It's just classic Death Shadow versus Burn matchup. Like if they go for Death Shadow, they win. If they don't, they lose. Yeah, turn 3 kill, which don't happen very often. Oh, might as well leave on top, right? Death Force of Negation looks like. Okay, you can consider. Well, I keep on leaving this on top just because it's a lethal threat. Together with these. I'm not sure how this went to the graveyard. Oh, discard end size. Okay. Now I have 9 damage next turn. 3 from the Rift Bolt and 6 from the Channelers, but obviously they might have like a Lightning Bolt. Okay, what do they have here? Brazen Power? Run Lock. Sure. And I will Rift Bolt you. I don't want to draw on the creature. Alright, let's go to the final game of this league. I want the Sanctifiers. I don't want Deflecting Palm anymore. I changed my mind on it. Do I want Searing Blaze? Well, I've seen Delver and Orc. A lot of creatures. Go with this. Deep Lens and Spells. Okay, and Delver. Yeah, definitely happier to play Swiftspear than DRC turn 1 here. Let's see if this flips. It doesn't. Nice. Oh, I check for one and pass. Huh. Let's go DRC Bauble. The Bauble will both trigger Prowess and Surveil. Another Bauble. Nah. And I'll attack. I can go for the Orc to kill the DRC. Slightly annoying. Not much I can do about it, so I'll just take it. Ay. I guess what I could have done was just play like Boros Charm or what. And only play the DRC when it was already delirious. Maybe I should have done that. Okay, then I'm gonna bubble myself. It will trigger the Orc again, though. But I needed to do that, I think. So that I was able to decide, you know, whether to shuffle or not. And then I'll bolt you. I know you don't want to bolt the deck with Death Shadow, blah blah blah, but I feel like I don't want to bolt the Delver here. If they don't flip it again, it's really not that relevant. And if they flip, I had like 8 damage in my hand, you know? Also, it's like, it's not Legacy. Like, Delver is not good in Modern. You shouldn't respect it as much as you do in Legacy. Okay, they're racing. I'll go land, Lava Spike. And then I'll attack for 2. If they have like what, Run in the Lock here? Alright, I can give it Indestructible, but I think I'd rather just deal you 4. Now that you're tapped out. They flip now, they give me a several clock, but again, once again, they don't flip. Two cards in hand. They haven't been drawing spells the whole game, so I think it's reasonable to think they don't have anything. And just attacking Boros Charm and win. I wonder if I should Boros Charm now. I think I should. If they have counterspell this way and they don't flip, they don't kill me and I can top deck. Yeah, I think it's good. Echo's free rate, wow. Yeah, if they have a actually. But the shock? Yeah, the shock for fun. Alright, we got a 4-1, losing to Hammer, and finishing otherwise a pretty solid league. I mean, it's a good deck burn, no one can deny that. I'm not so sold on the sorry, burn spike. Not so sold on the RC Bauble. I mean, Bauble is a good card though, right? With Swiftspear, we might have dealt some extra damage there. We even got some card selection by bubbling ourselves with fetch lands. Yeah, it could be that this deck is better than the classic burn. Not sure, but anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah, you remember that if you wanna make this YouTube channel thrive, you should like, subscribe, leave a comment to keep the engagement going and show it to other people. Also, in the exclamation mark deck, you'll find a tracked link so that you can purchase from TCG Pro from there, and it will keep my link. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. I'll see you next time.